What's that?
When did you pull the trigger on moving?
Oh my God, this morning.
Okay.
Oh, we're glad you did.
Oh, thank you. I was going to consult with it.
This Thursday practice, being so methodical and everything. Yep. As the season goes on, do you need to remind guys perform? Hey,
no,
relax and focus.
And I'm conscious that I do, but these guys, they've been great. They understand they know the schedule. They know what Monday's got to be like. They know what Tuesday. They know how intense Wednesday has to be. They know what Thursday has to be like. They've been really good. They understand it, so you don't have to remind us, which says a lot about their maturity.
Do you check out any of these Thursday practices on film afterwards?
We watch every practice, so we film everything. We'll go in right now as a staff and watch it. And they have meetings with our players tonight, and we'll go over any adjustments we have to make. So.
What can you tell when they're not going full speed on drills like today?
Assignments, is he on the right guy? There's still hand placement, things like that. On days like this, we talk about overstate communication, over-exaggerate assignment, over-exaggerate technique, and then we can get that off the film.
How would you just evaluate the overall week of practice so far?
We've been good, and it's been consistent. I know I say that a lot, but we were good for 7 weeks, and we're 7-0, and we were good this week. So we had 15 really good practices in the spring. It talks about the maturity this week. You worry about groups that are up and down, but they understand that practice is the key to us being successful. So I don't have to remind them, but they understand it too.
Is that something you get from having so many veterans? Or?
I don't know. We talked about it last year. Really, the one game where it was really evident for us was the Cal game, and I talked to our players about that. We had as good a week of practice as we ever had, and I was really nervous for the first time on a Friday night because if we had gone out and didn't play well, then what do we sell these kids on? And we go out and win 42-3. And then I told them immediately after the game, I said, understand how good this feels. And then understand why. It's because you guys had a great week of practice and you're prepared for that. And I think they've bought into it since then. So.
Have there been any days you've been less impressed?
This season?
Yeah.
Last year a little bit. I was nervous during the Stanford week last week, and I talked to those guys about it on Friday night. I talked to them about it the day of the game. Our focus and attention to detail was, we went out and got beat.
When you have guys come in and do pep talks, how do you find them? What's the goal when you
We don't have many, and it's really what's the message we're trying to get accomplished, and if sometimes someone else can bring that message across. But I'm really guarded in who I allow to speak to our team, and I think in terms of guys that have talked to our team about what's important from a football standpoint, it's been John Gruden, Tony Dungy, George Horton, Paul Westhead, and Mickey Ward. That's it.
Since that's my other beat, what was Westhead's?
Westhead talked about us playing fast and had the mindset of it. And there's not a better guy. There's analogies you can draw from all sports, and I think it was good. And Paul made our players understand that everybody wants to play fast, but no one wants to practice playing fast. And I think there's a huge difference in that. And he talked about that. Everywhere he goes, everybody, we want to play up tempo, we want to score a lot of points, and how many people want to do it? And they all raise their hand. And then after 6 practices, they're like, wait a second, what did we sign on for? So there's a lot more to it than just saying you want to do it. It's about preparing. As long as if there's another way to get our message out there, and someone else is saying it.
Was that this season?
Yeah, I had Paul and George. That's for this year's team. Those are the 4 guys that spoke sometime during camp, or John spoke to us in the spring when he came to talk to when he came to do our clinic, and then Tony spoke during the summer. George and Paul spoke during the summer, and then Mickey spoke last night or last Wednesday night, which was like you said.
Any reaction to Lane Kiffin's comments about what you said about the 5 stars and the 4 stars?
No, what did he say?
He said he doesn't have time to count 4 stars and 5 stars.
Okay, that's good. I don't know what his schedule is, so it only took me 45 seconds to do it, though. I know who Barkley and Bradford and Tyrone Smith and Christopher O'Dowd and Khalil and Woods and Johnson and Kennard and Gallipo and T.J. McDonald. So
I think I read that you know Adam Sandler, or he was maybe talking to
we went
the
to high
guys
school
this week.
together. Is he talking to the team this week? No, unless we're making a movie with him. No. I talked to him yesterday, but he's not speaking with our team now.
So you're not going to counter the Will Ferrell card with Adam Sandler?
No, I like Will Ferrell. I'm a big Will Ferrell fan. Maybe we can get him to talk to our team sometime.
He'll be there. I guess he's the guest picker for a game day.
Is he?
Yeah. Be quite a coup if you could get him to talk to you guys.
I think he's in USC through and through.
I think he is. Thanks, man.
Thank you.